Matches to be played behind closed doors again at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as London moves into Tier 3. Spurs are to play Austrian side Wolfsburg in the round of 32 in the Europa League. Glenn Hoddle has stated that Gareth Bale needs to be a lot more aggressive, and a Liverpool legend has stated that there is only one current Tottenham player that would get into the current Liverpool team. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Monday, the 14th of December. I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last 24 hours. Let's start with one of the main stories from today. In the last two Tottenham Hotspur home games, we have had 2,000 fans at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in the 2-0 win against Arsenal and the 2-0 win in the Europa League against Royal Antwerp. But London today has now been moved into Tier 3. An official statement was released by Tottenham Hotspur Football Club earlier this evening, and it states, following today's government announcement that London has been moved into Tier 3 of the UK's COVID-19 restriction measures, we can confirm that our home matches are now to be played behind closed doors until further notice. Our ticket ballot for this Sunday's match against Leicester City is now void. No supporter who entered will be charged, and all supporters who entered will be eligible to enter future ballots. The statement then goes on to say, we have loved seeing our fans back in the stadium for our previous two home matches. Your incredible support played a huge role in the team securing back-to-back 2-0 victories. The impact of just 2,000 fans being in the stadium has given us a taste of what it will be like when fans return in even greater numbers. We shall keep fans updated as to when this will be possible. The statement then says, we should like to take this opportunity to remind our supporters to please follow the guidelines over the Christmas period and hope that you and your loved ones remain safe and well during this difficult time. Also, a visitor attractions update. It then says, please be aware that our stadium tours will be closed from Wednesday, the 16th of December onwards until further notice. Earlier today, the Europa League draw for the last 32 took place. Tottenham Hotspur have been drawn against Austrian side Wolfsburger AC, also known as Wolfsburg, not to be confused with the German side, also called Wolfsburg. The first leg will be away from home at the Lavental Arena in Austria. That will take place on Thursday, the 18th of February 2021. And then just 6 days later at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium will be the second leg at home on Wednesday, the 24th of Feb. Talking on BT Sport, Tottenham Hotspur legend Glenn Hoddle has come out and said that he wants to see more aggression from summer signing Gareth Bale. He said, I think there is still more to come from him, which will elevate Tottenham's performances as well, which is good for Jose Mourinho, good for the fans, and good for everyone. Hoddle then went on to say, it looks like he's on the back foot. I'd like to see him have a bit more intent, a bit more aggression in his own mind to go out and say, right, I'm going to prove to Jose that I need to be in his first team for the Premier League games. I don't see that at the moment. So which Premier League grounds will be welcoming fans into their stadiums right now? Well, this report has been published earlier today by the Daily Mirror, and it states that London has been placed into Tier 3 of coronavirus restrictions, meaning that the capital's 6 Premier League clubs will once again be forced to play home games behind closed doors. Arsenal, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Fulham, Tottenham and West Ham had all welcomed up to 2,000 fans back to their latest top-flight home games after London was initially placed under Tier 2 restrictions. But following Health Secretary Matt Hancock's announcement that the capital would go back into Tier 3 from Wednesday, there will only be 4 clubs in the Premier League allowed to admit fans. Liverpool, Everton, Brighton and Southampton are the only sides that remain under Tier 2 restrictions, though others such as Manchester United and Manchester City will be hoping that they will be freed from the shackles of Tier 3 later this week. Tottenham's next Premier League game is this Wednesday coming. Liverpool v Spurs, first v second in the Premier League. 8 p.m. kickoff at Anfield, live on Amazon Prime. Cannot wait for this game. Now, Liverpool legend Graham Souness has come out and said to the Times newspaper this week that only one current Tottenham Hotspur player would get into the Liverpool team. Graham Souness has come out and said Liverpool are the real deal in every department and Spurs are still a long way off that. The only Spurs player that would get into Liverpool's lineup is Harry Kane, because Mane can do everything that Heung-min Son can and will also go to war with you. Graham Souness then added, I don't see Liverpool getting mugged as easily as Arsenal did, though there is more chance of it happening without Virgil van Dijk and Fabinho, their best defensive midfielder in the back four. Former Spurs and England goalkeeper Paul Robinson has been talking to the Football Insider all about Spurs centre-back Eric Dyer, and he believes that Eric Dyer has benefited hugely from Jose Mourinho's appointment back in 2019 and of course Mauricio Pochettino's sacking, and he has also stated that he is massively improved. Robinson said, I think he was potentially going to leave the club under Mauricio Pochettino, and Jose Mourinho has turned him into a centre-half. He is not chopping and changing between midfield and defence. He is playing at centre-half regularly. It has helped him and the team. Paul Robinson then said he has always been a player that Jose Mourinho has liked. At Manchester United, he nearly signed him for £50 million at one point. Eric Dyer clearly likes to play under Jose Mourinho, and that relationship is working. He looks settled in at centre-half. It is a decision that has worked. This evening, the Tottenham Hotspur under-23s were in action against Chelsea under-23s playing away from home. Now, during the game, a report came out from the Daily Mail and it states Chelsea legend Petr Cech endures nightmare return in Premier League 2 clash with Tottenham, with club's technical director making glaring error and conceding just 2 minutes into his surprise cameo. Petr Cech's return from retirement did not go to plan after the legendary goalkeeper conceded twice in the first half in Chelsea's Premier League 2 fixture against rivals Tottenham. The 38-year-old made his last competitive appearance for Arsenal in their Europa League defeat to his former club in May 2019, but has been a surprise face in training under Frank Lampard this season. Cech was registered as emergency cover for Chelsea and made a shock return between the sticks to stand in for Monday night's youth action at Kings Meadow. His cameo endured a horror start, however, after his attempted pass out from the back instead sliced away for a Tottenham corner. With the set piece played short, Okindina managed to turn home Brooklyn Lions Foster's soft header from close range, leaving Cech to pick the ball out of his net just 2 minutes in. Tottenham then doubled their lead on 17 minutes. A searching ball over the top of the home team's backline from Harvey White was perfectly weighted for Dane Scarlett to plant another header beyond Cech's reach. So at half-time, the Tottenham Hotspur under-23s were 2-0 up, but sadly the game ended Chelsea 3, Tottenham 2. Today is the 14th of December, so many happy returns to former Tottenham Hotspur player Chris Hoddle, who played for us between 1985 and 1989. He was our Player of the Year in 1988, and he has turned 60 today. He made a total of 138 league appearances for Spurs, scoring 33 goals. 14 appearances in the FA Cup for Spurs, scoring 5 goals, and 21 appearances in the League Cup, scoring 4 times. As we all know, Tottenham Hotspur are still sat top of the Premier League, but there is a number of games taking place in the next week or so in the Premier League. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 2 games will take place. Wolves v Chelsea and Manchester City v West Bromwich Albion. On Wednesday evening, Arsenal will take on Southampton, Leeds v Newcastle, Leicester will take on Everton, Fulham v Brighton, Liverpool will take on Spurs, and West Ham will take on Crystal Palace. On Thursday evening, Aston Villa will play Burnley and Sheffield United will play Manchester United. And then Saturday's fixtures, Crystal Palace will take on Liverpool, Southampton will take on Manchester City, and then Everton will take on Arsenal. Of course, Everton are going for that top 4 spot, and Arsenal are heading towards relegation. And then you've got Newcastle United v Fulham, and then on Sunday, Brighton v Sheffield United, Tottenham will take on Leicester, Manchester United v Leeds, and West Bromwich Albion will take on Aston Villa. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything that I've spoken about in today's video. Don't forget to put your score predictions as well for the Liverpool game on Wednesday and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up at Anfield. Can Tottenham stay top of the Premier League for yet another week? Anyway, if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Stay safe and well. Remember, the trophies are coming very soon. Come on, you Spurs.